Taking tests and quizzes online can be both new and scary. The next few slides will help you become familiar with the interface, as well provide advice about taking online tests and quizzes. On the Blackboard menu, it is called exams or quizzes. However, some of the tests you'll take go by many names such as midterm, final exam, pop quiz, or practice quiz, to name a few. Either way, most tests use the same Blackboard interface. Let's take a look at what you need to do to take a test. To start, click on the title of the test to see the instructions and start the test. If you have an exams and quizzes area in your class, you see it there too. Before you click begin, be sure to read the test instructions. Read the directions provided and make note of the amount of time to complete the test. Any time tests must be completed within the time period allotted by your professor. If you walk away from a test and the time runs out, it may submit automatically. There is no way to pause the timer once you click on begin. When you are ready to start a test, click begin. Before we dive in, you should know that if your faculty member has allowed you to have multiple attempts and you've taken a test before, you will see a page showing your previous attempts. You can bypass this and start a new test submission. If only one attempt is allowed, you will not see this screen. When you start the test, you will see the test information again, but you might also see timers or the questions completed tracker. For some students, seeing this increases their test anxiety, so please be aware that you can hide both by selecting the arrows next to the titles. This will collapse them from view. If you decide you want to see them, you can click on the arrows again and the timers and status will expand. Depending on the settings set by your faculty, questions may appear on a single page or one at a time. Your answers are saved automatically within 10 seconds, but you can also click the Save Answer button if you wish. Before submitting your test, double-check that all of your answers are correct and then click Save All Answers at the top or bottom of the page. When you are ready to submit the test, click Save and Submit. Wait, Blackboard will not let you continue if you still have unanswered questions. After selecting the Submit button, you may receive a notification that there are unanswered questions and gives you the option to return to the test. If you have unanswered questions, click on Cancel. If you click OK, this will save the test and you will not be able to come back in and complete those questions later. Read this notification carefully. This is one of the biggest technical support issues for students, and if your professor allows you to retake the test, you have to take the entire test again, not just answer the questions you didn't complete. When all of the questions are answered, the message will say Test Submission Confirmation. Click Cancel to return to the test. Click OK to submit. Select OK to save and submit your test. Here are some basic tips about taking assessments. Take assessments in a distraction-free space. Use a wired or strong wireless connection. Don't use mobile devices to take Blackboard tests, quizzes, and exams. If you have technical difficulties while taking an assessment, contact your professor immediately.